What is up, HB Kids? Pastor Tyler here.
Miss Sarah, welcome back. So excited you're with us.
Yes, we hope you had an amazing Easter last Sunday. Easter's so fun that we get to celebrate that Jesus rose from the dead.
We had a great time with you. We hope you enjoyed prayer partners together and had a really special moment with your families.
Yeah, so today we are talking about humility. We're going back into it. What does humility mean?
Humility is putting others first by giving up what you think you deserve. You see, that might seem a little upside down because normally we want everything to be about us first and about ourselves, but like we talked about last week, Jesus is the perfect example of humility. He puts us first, and we should do the same because we should practice our basic truth and treat others the way we want to be treated.
And that's so important that we treat others the way we want to be treated because that's what Jesus did for us. And so Jesus wants us to do that. But we're going to go into a time of worship. So if you're sitting down, you know the drill. Stand up. Get going. Let's get the blood going. We've been doing a lot of squats the past month.
What should we do now?
Squats.
All right,
One,
here
two
we
more.
go.
Let's do two.
Oh.
All right, we ready?
Going that
Go
way.
get your family. Go get your friends, whoever's with you.
And let's worship.
Let's worship. Let's get it.
I've heard 1,000 stories of what they think you're like, but I've heard tender whispers of love in the dead of night, and you tell me that you're pleased and that I'm never alone. You're a good, good father. It's who you are. Yeah. Truth. Light. Mirror. Sword. Everything fades, but the word of the Lord will stand forever.
Well, of all the wonderful things he could have. Hey, why did you get me a present, which is something I'm sure I'm gonna like?
Because you keep doing things to deserve it.
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's more where that came from. You're funny,
Oh, thank you.
you're nice,
I appreciate
and
that.
you are a good person.
So are you!
I know you really mean that.
You know what? You're always here by my side, and I never get sick of you.
I'm so glad to hear it.
Read my lips, you're the nicest friend a guy could have.
You know what? You know what? Just open that. Open it. I want to see the look on your
Okay,
face.
I will.
Open it.
Oh, you got me a new game system before you bought yourself one. That's so touching.
I'm so glad you like it.
You want to play it?
I would love to. This is awesome.
I know! Hello, all you beautiful people out there. I'm John.
And I'm Brandon, and you're watching
The So-and-So Show.
I don't know if you folks out there know this, but John and I each take turns deciding what we want to do on the show each week.
Yeah. Every other week I plan stuff, and every other week Brandon plans
All
stuff.
right, and this week is
My week! Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
What?
And today I have planned a show that's all about diving deep into our soul.
Oh, that's great.
A
But
show about discovering life-changing truths.
Yeah, again,
But
but-
first, let's play a meaningless game.
what?
Meaningless game.
John, you can't do a meaningless game because this week
Oh,
is
okay, fine. Then it's time for a meaningful game.
Okay, let's play your game. I'm sure it'll be great.
Why, thank you, friend. You know what? I'll say the same thing when it's your turn to play a game next week.
Actually, now that you mention it.
Let's go play!
All right, what's this meaningful game?
It's a game called Flip It. Flip it.
How many times are we going to do that?
How many times? As many as John wants. As many as I want.
I'm sorry I asked.
No problem.
Let's play.
Okay, great. Underneath each of these cloths is an item that has been flipped upside down. All you have to do is identify what it is.
Oh, am I the only one playing?
Yep.
Why?
Because it's my day to make the show, and what I says is. Oh, don't want you cheating either, so blindfold
Okay.
on. Boom.
I'm not going to cheat. I would have closed my
You're not
eyes.
gonna cheat? Okay. Here is your first item.
Right there. What is that? It's like an octopus tentacle. Oh, wait. No, I know what it is. Is it a bath mat?
Yes!
Yeah.
Very good. Great job. On to
Okay.
our next one.
On to our next one. I
All right,
really
here we
don't
go.
want to do this.
No. It's my day.
I
You
know.
have to play.
Fine, okay. I'm doing
Blah,
it.
blah, blah. Here we go. Right there.
Gross. Is this gonna make me sick touching it? What are you doing? I don't know what it is. It's like an elephant eye or
Oh,
something.
no, that'd be gross. But that would be really cool, though.
It's kinda- Is it like a mushroom?
Oh, yes! Absolutely, you got it. Good job. All
Stalk
right.
has been cut off.
Okay, one more.
more, okay,
All
okay.
right, I'm gonna bring it over here.
All right, do
you
we-
ready
do
for
we
this?
have to keep doing
yeah,
this?
No.
Is this the last one?
My day. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Okay. It's yuck. It's a wet sponge. It's not? Feels like
No.
Oh, gross. What was that? Something. Can I?
Sure, if you want. Ugh.
Is that pineapple upside down cake?
Oh, wrong! It's an upside down pineapple upside down cake. Get it? Or maybe we should call it a pineapple right side up cake. Game over. Hey, I'm getting the feeling that you're a little grumpy.
No, I'm not. I just don't understand how that game was supposed to be meaningful.
Okay, well, I wouldn't be this grumpy if it were your week to plan stuff. So.
Yeah, about that. It's not actually.
Oh, hey, I almost forgot. It's Bible story time with Kellen.
What's up, my friends? How's it going?
Couldn't be better, Kellen. Although, just between the two of us, Brandon is a little grumpy.
It's not between the two of you if I can hear you.
See what I mean?
I can still hear you.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Hey, Kellen, what you got for us today?
An app.
Oh, like for our phones?
Yup, and it's called.
Humble Pie! That never gets old.
No?
This app is gonna help me tell today's Bible story, along with you guys,
You want us to download the app?
if you would.
Oh, done.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Almost got it. Just gotta. Loading. Got it.
Okay, open them up and watch what happens.
Okay.
Wow! This is really cool, Kellen. Hey, I can see Brandon. Hey, Brandon. It's like you're sitting next to me.
How do we play, Kellen?
Actually, before we play, check this out. Excuse me, gents. The Apostle Paul wrote a bunch of letters in what we call the book of Philippians. Paul wrote this: "Don't do anything only to get ahead. Instead, be humble. Value others more than yourselves. As you deal with one another, you should think and act as Jesus did." And how did Jesus act? Let's continue. Ba-boom! In his very nature, he was God. But Jesus didn't take advantage of that fact. Instead, he made himself nothing. He did this by taking on the nature of a servant. He was humble and obeyed God completely. He did this even though it led to his death. Even worse, he died on the cross. Are you still there, fellas?
Yep.
You betcha. Why do I look like a bunny rabbit?
You have a filter on.
I have a what?
You have a
Filter?
filter on here, right here.
Huh. All right. I don't know how that happened. Continue, Kellen.
Great. Here's how you play. For each scenario I give you, you have to decide if you're going to put yourself first or if you're going to be humble. Simple, right?
Sure, but I don't think either of us will pick what's selfish.
Good point. Maybe one of you should volunteer as the non-humble player.
Sure, I'll help you out, Kellen.
Perfect. All right, here we go. First scenario. You're running late for work. On your way, you see a lady drop her groceries. Do you stop to help her?
Yes.
I'll say no.
Humble Pie!
What happened? Where did that pie come from?
I forgot to mention in this app, it involves virtual reality.
Virtual? Look at my face. Wait, is this a filter? No!
Second scenario. You had plans to see the new superhero movie, but a friend needs your help instead. Do you help him?
Yes.
How about you?
No.
Humble Pie!
Come on!
Hey, you gotta eat the humble pie when you don't put others first, Brando.
True. Although, I must say, he's being pretty humble already.
How's that?
Well, he's letting himself get hit in the face with a pie when you know it's his week.
What are you talking about?
Well, this is his week to plan the show, right?
No. Wait. No? Are you sure? Is that true?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say something to me? If you would have said something, I would have listened.
Well, I tried, but every time.
Are we gonna finish this game or what?
I mean, well,
Third scenario.
okay.
Go ahead.
You want to watch soccer on TV, but your little sister really wants to watch cartoons. Do you let her watch?
Yes. Say no. Say no.
Fine. No.
Humble pie.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
No, that's not bad.
Well, I'm not sure who won the game, but I think the point's the same. Jesus put people first. He gave his life for us. We should do our best to think and act like Jesus did, even if that means every once in a while giving up what we want or what we think we deserve. And even if it means taking the occasional pie to the face. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Anytime. I'll see you guys around.
Bye, man. You know, these towels never fail.
I know. And they don't stain.
So, dude, I can't believe you just gave up a show that was rightfully yours and just let me ramble on like that.
Yeah,
You would never use so many graphics.
never.
Never.
Well, maybe just one more.
What?
Reveal the question! What keeps you from putting others first?
Well, you could be easily distracted. Like, has that mannequin always been over there?
Talk about it with each other. What keeps you from putting others first?
Oh, man, I feel so bad.
Don't
about
beat
all
yourself up. Hey, maybe you can make it up to me by letting me plan the next 2 shows in a row.
this. Deal.
Thank you. Until next time, I'm Brandon,
And I think that mannequin is getting closer.
and we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
See, if we're not careful, we can find ourselves in those everyday situations where we put ourselves first instead of putting others first. See, it's so important for us to put others first, but it's really hard to do that. But we need to do it because Jesus did it for us.
And you see, Jesus is the best example of humility. He put us first when he died on the cross, so we should put others first too.
Yes, so we should be thinking about others instead of ourselves. It reminds me of what Paul wrote, and it's actually it's our memory verse. It's found in Philippians chapter 2, which reads, "Don't do anything only to get ahead. Don't do it because you are proud. Instead, be humble. Value others more than yourselves." Philippians 2:3.
It's not so easy for us to be humble sometimes. Sometimes it's not the first response that we think of, but that's okay because Jesus is there to help us. It actually leads to our bottom line. Put others first because Jesus puts you first. It gives us strength when we know that Jesus put us first so we can be there for others and put others' needs first before ours.
So, put your siblings first this week, put your parents first this week. Parents, put your friends first. Whatever it is, just practice putting others first instead of your own selfish desires.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to time of prayer partners, which we're super excited about. We hope last week was awesome. We were super excited to plan that. But prayer partners, if you don't know, kids, what do they need to do?
You should know the drill. If your parents aren't already with you, pause this video, go get your parents. We'll see you in a minute.
It's
Or
been a
a
minute.
few seconds.
Or a second. It's been a couple of seconds. Prayer partners, we're hoping that this time has been super powerful for you guys over the last couple of weeks. And we just really we've been praying over this and praying for your families to connect spiritually. And you should know the drill by now, but we'll give you a quick summary just of what prayer partners
So what
is.
prayer partners is that you guys are going to meet together, and one of you is going to ask the other person, how can I pray for you? You're going to listen to them, pray over that prayer, and then switch. So then the other person is going to say, hey, how can I pray for you? And then you guys will pray together as a family.
And although we do this every week, it might seem like routine, but we want you to make sure it's not routine. It's very powerful that you sit down and take minutes, like 5-10 minutes, just to pray with your kids. 1, they see your spiritual leadership. They learn from you. 2, they hear you pray out loud. 3, they learn the power of prayer. 4, it teaches them to pray out loud. So there's so many great things in prayer partners. And we just want to challenge you to not just be in a routine to do it, but to actually be invested in it.
Yeah,
So-
really special moments. We hope that you take advantage of these times with your kids and really go into your prayer time together and make it more of not really a routine of doing the same thing, a routine of praying to Jesus and just spending relationship and time with him with your kids.
Yeah. But we hope it's a great time. We'll see you next Sunday. Have a great week.
See you later.